Hi friends, welcome to your YouTube channel. Guys, in this video, I am going to share with you my prelims success system. Guys, it is said that people may fail, but systems do not fail. Guys, UPSC prelims examination is one of the most challenging and competitive examination in the country. And many aspirants, because of their faulty preparation system, fail to crack the UPSC prelims examination even after years of hard work. So to help students, what I have done is that I have used my vast experience of cracking the UPSC prelims examination all 6 times and helping thousands of aspirants in the last 2-3 years to crack the UPSC examination. I have devised a prelims success system. Guys, if you follow this prelims success system for 1 year, no force on earth can stop you from success. How can I say that? I can say that from my own experience of using this system and cracking the exam all 6 times. And in the last couple of years, I have seen whoever has followed this system has definitely cracked the prelims examination with ease. Particularly if you are aiming for forest services also, you need to score very high. You can see here, I have scored sufficiently high marks in the prelims examination multiple times. This was only possible because I followed a success system. And once I share this success system, you will also agree with me that if you have struggled to pass the prelims examination in your previous attempt, you were not following this system, I can tell you. So without much delay, let us go into this system. So guys, you can see this prelims success system. Guys, it starts with here that we everyone, okay, all the students, okay, they start preparing, okay, the syllabus. They start reading the syllabus, okay, and in the syllabus you all know that there is a static syllabus which is defined in the syllabus, and there is current dimension which you have to follow from the newspapers, okay. So what I have observed that 90% of the aspirants, okay, 90% of the aspirants, they are stuck at this stage only throughout the year of preparation, okay. So throughout the year of preparation, 90% of the aspirants, they are stuck at the reading stage of the preparation. And in those 90%, I must tell you that, okay, 75% they are, okay, stuck here only. That even after 1 year of preparation, they are struggling to read the entire syllabus. Okay, so 90%, okay, 90% of students, they are stuck at this stage. Means you have to read daily current affairs and you have to link, okay, this current affairs to the static syllabus, and you have to cover the static syllabus daily, and in 1 year you need to cover the static syllabus, okay, comprehensively. So 90% of the students, they are at this stage. They are reading the syllabus. Reading the NCRTs, reading the standard books, reading the newspaper. But let me tell you, my friends, that this is the stage 1 of the preparation. This is the stage 1 of the preparation, and 90% of the aspirants who fail to crack the UPSC prelims examination, they are at this stage of this preparation throughout the year. And these 90% of the students, they fail to crack the examination every year. So what is this stage 2? Guys, stage 2 is that once you read a topic, then what you need to do, you have to go and you have to see what kind of PYQs have come on the topic. Suppose I read preamble. So once I read the preamble, then I have to go and I have to look at the PYQs and I have to see what kind of questions have come on the preamble, and am I able to solve those PYQs. you will identify sometimes that once you solve those PYQs after one reading of the syllabus, you might be able to solve 80 to 90% of the questions, and 10 to 20% of the questions, okay, you will not be able to solve. There will be some concept gap. You go back and you revise the chapter. So I read the preamble chapter. Then what I did, I went and I solved the PYQ. During solving PYQ, I discovered that still some aspects of preamble I don't know completely. I go back and I read the same chapter of preamble. This is called the third stage. This is the second stage. This is the third stage, which is the revision stage. Once I have read the chapter, I have solved the PYQs, I have revised the chapter. After solving the PYQs, knowing the dimensions which are asked in the UPSC, I need to solve some mock test. Many students, what they do is they say that, okay, the PYQs are sufficient. The PYQs are sufficient. Why do I need to solve mock test? My friends, let me give a solid reason for this. Guys, there might be a case where UPSC might not have asked questions on some topic or some dimension of the topic. So if you only restrict to the PYQs, what would happen? You will not be able to solve those questions or solve questions or those dimensions which can come in future. Guys, in UPSC examination or any good competitive examination, rarely questions are repeated exactly. Rarely questions are repeated exactly. What they can do is that they will ask similar concept question, similar topic question, but the question will be entirely different. Okay. So if you restrict yourself to the PYQs, which many students are doing these days, and if you don't solve sufficient number of mock tests, what is the drawback? You will not be able to solve those dimensions which UPSC has still not asked. For example, let me give you one example. Guys, suppose there is a concept called blue carbon. You know, in 2020, I gave this question as a practice question in Optima. And the same question, blue carbon question came in 2021 prelims examination. Same question. What I mean to say is that UPSC had not asked questions on the concept of carbon sequestration in a, they had asked very basic questions on carbon sequestration. So every year if you see, they are increasing the level of questions on the same topic of carbon sequestration. So if you only solve the PYQ on carbon sequestration, if you don't solve mock tests on this topic or more questions on this topic, you will never be able to discover that they can ask you this blue carbon, or they can ask you blue forest, or they can ask you blue food. You see how from the same concept is carbon sequestration. UPSC has already asked a PYQ, but it will not stay there. It will upgrade the question every year. So if you solve the test series, what will happen is that you will not only be able to solve the PYQs, you will also get to know that what different questions can come on the topic or what different dimensions can be asked from the same topic in the UPSC examination. This will open your mind and you will get a lot of areas which you have yet not prepared very well. You will get a lot of areas which you need to study them, you need to fill those gaps. Still there are gaps in your preparation. So what you do after you solve the mock test, again you go back and you revise. This is the fourth stage, and again you come to the fifth stage. Again you go back and you revise. Once you complete all these 5 stages, then you can say that yes, that topic or that section is over. Once you complete what? Reading, PYQs, revision, mock test, again revision, then only you can say that that section of the syllabus is complete. Without that, if you are in this stage only, which is the reading stage, if you are thinking that you have completed the syllabus, Guys, you are mistaken. You are fooling yourself. In the exam hall, what you will see, that you are struggling to solve questions. Guys, it is said that if you want to become a good cook, you cannot just read a book on a cooking and you can become a good cook. You have to practice it. Similarly, here also, you need to apply whatever you are reading. Same thing goes on with the current affairs. Guys, this is a very big hurdle many of the students face. Many students, what mistake they do? First of all, they don't read daily newspaper. They want to do shortcut. They rely on some monthly magazine. Guys, let me tell you, 90% of monthly magazines, okay, they do not cover current affairs holistically. They have a space limitation. They only cover very important topics. They do not cover every topic. So if you are relying completely on any monthly magazine, you are missing out on many current affairs which are important. Okay, let me tell you very frankly. Okay, so what you need to do? You need to daily either read newspaper or follow any such initiatives which is giving you all those news items which are okay relevant for UPSC. See, might be if I read 15 topics, might be only 5 topics will come in exam. But you cannot just take the risk of reading only those 5 topics which are very important. You have to read everything. If you want to be sure, you have to read everything. So I'm saying what is that you have to either read newspaper and make your own notes, and if you are not willing to make your own notes, then you follow some daily initiative of current affairs which is authentic, which covers every aspect of the current affairs. Okay, once you read daily, then what you need to do is that, according to science, whatever I read today, in the next 24 hours, I will be just remembering 25% of that, 75% of that I will forget. So what you need to do is that, today suppose I read the current affairs, tomorrow you need to solve some questions on the same topic which you read yesterday. Suppose in the night, I read the current affairs from the newspapers or from any current initiative. Then tomorrow what I need to do is that I need to practice some daily quiz. Here you can follow my current affairs DPN and you can follow my PPP. Daily I give 5 questions on yesterday's current affairs so that you apply what you have read. Whatever current affairs have come yesterday, I frame questions so that you apply what you have read. Okay, so what it helps? It helps you to recall those concepts. Once you recall those concepts, you are able to remember and retain it for a longer time. Okay, so you do this for 30 days. After 30 days, you get the compilation. Monthly current affairs compilation. You read that monthly current affairs compilation in the next 10 days. In the next 10 days, you revise the monthly current affairs compilation. Okay, the same thing which you have read daily, you need to revise that at the end of the month. You can give 1 week for that and you can revise it. And once you have done the revision, then you need to take the monthly current affairs test on that. Guys, when you do the monthly current affairs test, you will be applying what you have read and you will discover that many questions you will not be able to solve. Even though you have read the topic, but you will not be able to solve them. You will get to know your concept gaps. That when you are reading, okay, there are still some concept gaps. You can again go back and revise the monthly magazine. So at the end of 45 days, which is 30 days plus 15 days, okay, you are completely confident that last 1 month, whatever I have read, I remember at least 90% of it. Here, if you just read and forget, then you will not be remembering 10-20% of also. But here you remember 90% of it. And at the year end, when you revise everything, okay, this is the daily, or yearly, okay, system you have to follow. At the year end, okay, you have a revision plan and you need to follow that revision plan. That revision plan is called Optima. Every year I bring that revision plan. This is the plan you need to follow throughout the year. If you study like this, guys, I can tell you, no one can stop you from cracking the prelims examination. And this system I have made from my experience, from my personal experience of cracking the prelims examination. I can tell you, if you follow this system, no one can stop you from succeeding in the prelims examination. This video is very relevant for people who are preparing or who have started preparing for the prelims examination. Guys, follow this technique.